Drake's dropped a new lookbook and I've kept myself away from it for long enough so that we can review it with fresh eyes on this channel. We're going to go through the whole thing. I believe this is a shoot they did in Tokyo of their Perennials. So it's not new items, this is their perennial stuff, that's the returning items, and most likely my favourite because it's the classic stuff. This is the stuff they sell season in and season out. So let's have a little britches and we'll dive right in. So here we are. This is the front landing page. And we've got here Drake's Perennials in Tokyo. Like I say, I've tried to keep away from this as much as possible. I've seen a few little images on Instagram, and I don't know much more about it. So let's go to read more. This was the image I saw initially, and I actually love this, the colour palette, the grey, the coolness of the grey and the warmth of that sort of light brown, that's sort of fox colour suede. There's also like a more dark or like tobacco-y colour corduroy jacket underneath, like maybe a corduroy blazer with the collar turned up, and then this hat, which I think in the last video I mentioned I don't really know the name of, but I like it. It's a cool image, and again the colour palette's spot on. They've also, photography wise, they've gone for a little neutral background, just like a slightly grey-ish white background. This is stuff for when I shoot photography used to stare the crap out of me, because it's really hard to do when you're doing like an all-white background. If depending on the brightness, you want to get two lights in it in perfect balance, and I struggled with that massively. So I think it may be something that's overcomplicated in my head. It's with like a grey backdrop, and you can put lights on it, and you can make it white, you can make it super bright, or you can make it a little bit greyish like this. But it gives a nice neutral sort of backdrop to show off the clothes. Right, so here we are. So for the latest Perennials campaign, our year-round collection that comprises of classic Drake's wardrobe, the staples and timeless go-tos that will never go out of style. We gathered a group of friends, old and new, in a city that means a great deal to us, Tokyo. These are artists, chefs, entrepreneurs and flaneurs, surfboard shaper and a scion of generational spanning traditional Japanese sandal workshop. Some are wearing new clothes, others well-loved suits, ties and shirts that have been worn 100 times or more. Everyone has their own way of wearing Drake's, which is just how we like it. These clothes are for life. Perennials, here today, here tomorrow. Love that. It's exactly what I like about the brand, the Perennials, and then there's also the sort of the people they choose to shoot. They're not just models, they're people that either interact with the brands. You know, you'll see on the Instagram feed lots of images, people that aren't even necessarily work for Drake's in their clothes, and because that's the beauty of it. Like the way they've got so much itinerary that it all goes together really nicely, and that gives a really nice blank canvas for their customers, for anyone wearing their clothes to sort of play and mix and match. And you can get someone that's really preppy, we can get someone a little bit more minimalist that just wears like a suit and a denim shirt or something. So there's just that's one of the reasons it's one of my favorite brands. So here we are: blazer, a sweater around the shoulders, denim or chambray shirt, navy tie. You've got something in the pocket like a red hat, which gives a nice, just even for just the photo, it just gives a little bit of contrast and interest. Some green trousers and some suede loafers. Lots of different colours going in there and tones, but just goes very nicely. Like just really, really cohesive in the way it's put together. There's lots of stuff going on, but it doesn't look too overstyled. Here we have more of a wax jacket. You've got like a pattern tie, a denim shirt, collar up, which was an Oxford shirt. And so it just gives us that bit of like nonchalance, a bit of they're just not caring about what you're wearing that much. And then some sort of tan trousers. Nice. I love seeing a smile in a photo as well. One of my favourite things. As I said before, like you can go for the more sort of the more complex stuff, and you can go for something super simple like this. I think that's like a really dark, like charcoal suit. Some black penny loafers. Like I like the little blue punch in that sock with that sock, but it's not too much. It's not like bright blue. It's just a little subtle blue in there. Charcoal grey, polo shirt, and then a little neckerchief as well. Lovely, love that. Here again, really simple one. So actually, yeah, so as I was sort of scrolling down, I was thinking, oh, this is going to be like a navy suit. You've got very almost formal sort of like business attire with the tie. The lapels in that suit are lovely. You've got a nice little touch with the sort of that linen looking pocket square with the orange or brown sort of edge to it. But then you just scroll down to those pleated almost military colour green trousers, a leather belt with a gold buckle. It just really gives something different to the whole outfit that I wasn't expecting when I was looking at just here, which I love, and that is something I would absolutely steal. It gives something like a bit of personality to a normal suit, and I really like that. That's something I would definitely steal. Not that wearing like a suit is bad or anything, it's just if you want to just do something different. Nicely done. Here's the man himself. So we've got suede chore jacket. What I missed out on another one of these a while ago because I just didn't have the funds. It was on eBay for like way less. I think it was like 700 quid, maybe less than that because I had an offer on it. And I just couldn't go for it. I keep seeing them and they come up at the wrong times. So this is Yuki Akamin, and he's wearing, yeah, as I say, a really beautiful chore jacket. Then you've got this Prince of Wales sort of check, toned down like brown suit, really subtle check in there, and a lovely red tie with a bit of red or brown tie with a bit of pattern in there, and some brown leather lace ups. Really nice. He's one of the goats out there. Definitely check him out on Instagram. I think it's Akawin Yukio on Instagram. It's the other way around. So this is on the right here. So this is Ashley Agawa Clark, and he has spoken to him a few times on the phone. So he is a writer, and we've spoke because he has included me in a couple of little articles on the Wall Street Journal, and have some really good conversation. He's a really nice guy, and yeah, it's really interesting to talk to, just to talk about fashion. So I didn't expect to see him here, so fantastic, because he lives in Japan, and with his partner, and here he's wearing a grey cardigan. We've got a green, red and white tie, some charcoal trousers, and some lovely black plain loafers and a little red sock. I'm really tempted to mix up my sock game, so I've always been one, I've sort of stuck to it where I've tried to keep my socks as neutral as possible. I don't play around with colours too much. Occasionally I'll put something in there, but it's very sparingly, and I'm quite liking the way they're doing these little colours in there, because the rest of the outfit's quite toned down, and the colour of the socks isn't like bright and neon like horrible Christmas socks you get. So I don't mind this. I might have a little play around with this. I like that the cardigan's a little bit oversized as well. It just adds a difference up to the silhouette for someone that doesn't like the really formal classic menswear, everything being really sort of rigid and structured and fitting, maybe as a more traditional dresser would expect it. You can go a bit oversized if you want to. Have a play around. These things you should have fun with it. And then we also got some like raw denim jeans with some really high turn-ups, which I really like. They're like purple socks as well, and then a sweater, green sweater, which I really like. A little neckerchief, and then a shirt as well. Lovely. That is a really nice way of just putting both of them, just putting their own sort of personalities in these clothes that Drake's putting forward. Love that. Okay, here we have a bit of a wax jacket with, I don't know if this is the sort of waistcoaty thing or a jacket. I haven't seen this fully. This is that sort of like buccal material. But yeah, it's not my, to be honest, it's not my particular sort of style. That, like, I've seen a couple of the jackets, these kind of jackets, around the sort of lighter colours, the sort of like normal crew colour, and I quite liked it, but I don't know if it's necessarily something I'd wear. I'm a bit not a lover myself of zips with something like this on the like the wax jacket, fine. When it comes to like sweaters or even like polos with a zip as well, I used to wear them a little bit. I'm now sort of moved away from it. I just find zips, I prefer buttons. I love buttons, and I think zips, I don't know, just falling out of love with zips a little bit. I don't know why. This is great. This is so far my favourite outfit. Just lovely tones and colours in there. You've got this really nice overcoat, raglan sleeve in, I can't see if that's blue or black. The suede chore jacket. You've got a really nice scarf going on. I think that's like a greenish like cardigan underneath. Some sort of dark wash denim, and then some sort of like camel colour socks, and then some mid brown leather loafers. Just So many nice tones in there. It's just a lovely silhouette. Lots of layering, lots of detailing, but just looks completely effortless. He's got a shirt on as well. I missed that. But yeah, this is my favourite look of the lot so far. And this is up there as well. I can also tell. So you've got the suede again. This is more the overshirt, and this quite strong green scarf with similar colour to the jacket, a braided belt, black leather belt with a gold buckle, and some crew trousers. I think the green really gives it a nice bit of contrast and works with the rest of the colours really nicely. And this is the other, I think this is another wax jacket. I haven't actually tried any of these on or seen them in real life. Or is it wax, or is it kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if this is one of their wax jackets or not, but it's more of a cropped one. I like it. I like the scarf as well. It's a bit more of a picture to it. I can't really see what the pattern is. And then you've got some, I think, corduroy trousers, and then some black sort of Oxfords. Next here, a cute family. All in a crew cozy outfits. Baby's got a lovely scarf around its neck, and it's a cute family photo. Really like those corduroy trousers as well. Okay, here we have the sort of gilet thing. We've got the denim chore jacket. I just bought an alternative to this, a much more affordable version. I would have bought a Drake's one if I had the budget at the moment, from Arquette, which I really like. I'll show it off in another video. It's a really good alternative to this, but because I really like this. I like that lighter denim as a sort of like a chore jacket kind of thing. It gives a really nice bit of brightness, and you can wear it with so many different things, especially with like trousers like this, like some grey sort of charcoal trousers, and then he's got some black leather penny loafers and purple socks and a little scarf as well. Also, I'm gonna go for the scarf this season. I think I've just not thought about wearing them that much. Not like the big sort of like actual warmth scarves, but just something a little bit around your neck. Like I might try that out a bit more now. I've never been one to really go for it. I've just seen so many great looks with them. This one is pretty cool. So this is, I think, is this two suede jackets on top of each other, or one on top of the other? I think this might be the dark chocolate sort of like overcoat, like car coat. Then we've got the lighter colour overshirt, or maybe the other chore jacket over that. You've got a kind of like mustardy coloured shirt. You've got a really nice scarf going on. Interesting. Bold to wear two suede jackets, if that's what I'm seeing. Here we have another one of these sort of like wax jackets in sort of lighter blue. We've got the orange. I think that is a waistcoat from memory. I'm not too sure. And then some denim, some nice little some suede boots, and then the Accru vest, which I really like. That's my favourite one, the Accru one. Nice scarf, lighter colour jeans, and then again some suede boots. Nice. This is lovely as well. So we've got a green corduroy jacket, denim shirt, Oxford shirt, buttons undone. Then I think that's a brown tie. Really nice way to wear it. Like I love a corduroy suit. I'm a huge fan. Always looking for more ways to wear it. And it works. They will go so well with denim. They go so nicely with a denim shirt. And I think the ties are a nice little detail here. A lighter coloured denim shirt or chambray shirt is quite a good little addition. I think sometimes going suit and lighter coloured shirt, like a denim shirt or something lighter, can just be too contrasty. So I think that darker tie, or mid-ish compared to the rest, just tones down the rest of the outfit. They play nicer together with the three. All right, on to the next. God, we're not even halfway through. Dark chocolate chore jacket. I'm not sure which one I prefer, whether I prefer the sort of lighter colour or this one. This is probably more wearable, but it's a little bit less interesting, I feel. I think I'd go for the lighter colour one. It is more wearable though, like you can just wear that with pretty much anything. And also stains. Think about stains, but don't think about stains. Don't worry about stains. Wear your clothes, especially suede. Get it all busted up and patinaed. Nice little black and white shirt. Nice little red and white shirt. Denim, and then the loafers are a great touch with this. Also, black and brown. Black loafers, brown suede jacket. They go together brilliantly. Like, don't worry about blacks and browns going together. Also, but again, the darker colour of the jacket does help that you can wear that with black leather. Here we have a really nice preppy sort of suit. Is that grey? Oh no, it's not even a suit. I like this, but you scroll down, you can't see exactly what the whole thing. So up here, I was just thinking like full suit, and he's thrown in the denim. He's made it more casual, and I think that goes so nicely. There's lots of the thing here for me is the textures. You've got the texture of the jacket. You've got I thought that shirt was made like a seersucker, but I'm not too sure. I don't think it is. You've got the texture of the tie. There's a bit of texture in that. Obviously, you've got the cardigan. There's just like the seam of the cardigan. There's a little pocket square going on there. The denim has some texture. It's just lots and lots of texture, just to make everything super interesting, even though most things are grey or blue. So really nice. All right, here we go with a. My screen's not showing exactly what that. If that's, I think that's like a suit jacket. I think that's like a blazer, navy blazer. I think that's a polo shirt, and it's got like a brown knitted tie shirt underneath. Again, really nice layering, very subtle. Some sort of grey trousers, and then these beautiful suede boots. Nice. Nothing too extravagant with this one, but just nice in general. A bit more of a casual fit. The vest, we've got the zip sweater thing. Again, zips aren't particularly my thing, but I quite like this. I think the loafers make this completely work for me. The loafers can really transform just the most like normal clothes. Like if you're wearing like some sort of sporty attire or just some denim, throw in a pair of loafers and it really just jumps up an outfit so much. Again, with some little brightness in the colour of the socks. Oh, we've got something a bit traditional here. We've got now, I'm not an expert on Japanese culture, even though I do fanboy over it quite a lot. So I'm not going to attempt to sort of say what this is, but some traditional Japanese wear with like a lovely little overcoat at the top. Cool. Like, can't really say too much more than that. This is really nice. This is automatically one of my favourite outfits. So you've got this corduroy sort of coat going on. We've got this really nice denim shirt underneath. Probably my favourite scarf of the lot, this one. Really nice blues, reds. It's just a lot in there that you can use that to offset lots of stuff. If you're choosing a scarf, you don't want it to be something overpowering and something to distract you. You want to be able to use it to complement other items that you're wearing. And I think this has a lot of potential to be quite versatile with the outfits you wear. And then a nice bit of denim as well. So we've got a bit of double denim going on, which is nice. Yeah, beautiful colours. There's the man, Kamoshita, Mr. Kamoshita, with a double-breasted chalk stripe suit in navy, I believe. We've got a denim shirt, a bit more of a coarse denim shirt. You can see by the way that the collar's sort of just fraying up a little bit. A scarf around his neck, I've got a little brooch on, and then some brown dark suede boots. Just the man. There's certain people that just wear suits so elegant and elegantly, and he's one of them. I think it's that kind of like slender frame. There's also a posture aspect to it. I don't know exactly what it is. The smile in his face as well. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely in the market. We've got one here actually. This is in sale. This is the Alexander Craft suit, which is in the store now. Archer and Woods, check it out. But I'm looking. This is more structured. I'm looking for something a little bit softer. And something I'll wear a bit more casual, like your man here. Yeah, great photo. Okay, next we have a raccoon sleeve coat, just in black, or I think that's black. I can't see too well here. Really nice scarf again, which gives the real visual interest to the whole outfit. I think without it, maybe the outfit would be a little bit lost. I like the purple hat though. That does add something as well. Colours of those trousers are really nice, and then the shoes as well, brown suede shoes with a bit of a mock toe. Yeah, that's really nice. I think the scarf's a really nice addition, and the colour of the hat as well, really nice, and the colour of the trousers, they worked really nicely together. Okay, we've got a double-breasted jacket with brass buttons. I missed out on one of these the other day. I put it in, so in the if guys follow the Substack and the guidance, and link will be in the bio. I put out links to pre-owned items regularly. There's one of these, this exact one, I believe, in there that went up for £400. I don't know why I didn't buy it. I really don't know why I didn't buy it. Sometimes I get excited about putting things in that list, and then I just regret it afterwards. I should have just bought it. And it was my size. I want one of these. I don't know why I didn't buy it. Anyway, anyway, really like this. There is an element of structure to that shoulder. So I've noticed I've got a suit of theirs, a corduroy suit in brown. I'm waiting to get taken to the tailors. And it's soft, but it's just got that slight little bit of structure going on, as you can see here with the shoulders. That just gives a really nice silhouette to it. You've got the striped shirt, which is a nice little subtle, either grey or a really light blue as well. And then there's just bold pattern of that tie. You've got the brass buttons, you've got that pocket square. Expertly put together, because none of it's none of it's fighting with each other too much. You've got 3 patterns going on there. Brass buttons always add that little bit more to think about when you're putting together an outfit. It's done nicely. All right, okay. So for this one, we've got more of a tobacco, sort of like a cat. I think this is a canvas jacket. Scarf again. Go heavy with the scarves, and I'm not against it. Grey charcoal trousers and some lighter brown chukka boots. Nice outfit. I like the jacket. I can't really say much else to that. Like, it's just a simple fit. Getting a bit more for traditional wear, with a navy notch lapel suit with some really nice size lapels, and then some cool traditional Japanese outfits wear. This is nice. We've got the suede jacket again. We've got a navy polo, buttons all done all the way up. What do you guys do? Do you normally do your buttons up, or do you leave them open? I'm personally more leaving an open guy, although I've seen a lot of outfits I really like with them all done up, especially on Dav Serra of Acre and Row. He wears them with suits quite a lot, and I think it looks very smart. I've got quite a thickish neck, that buttons don't tend to do up that well to me for the items that I buy size wise, so I need to get the right ones. But I like this. I like the 3 colours. They work really nicely together. The lighter tone of those trousers really works well with the darker top half, or dark. You've got dark, mid and light-ish, which goes nicely. And the hat as well, and the smile, all good. Here's the same, I think that's the same sort of like canvasy jacket we saw in a couple of ones ago. I prefer it here. I like that blue, that lighter blue really brings it out, brings a lot, like those browns and those tobaccos, a bit punch of blue in there really brings it out nicely. They work together so well. The gold of the buckle, nice little break with the darker jeans, and then we've got some, I think they're loafers, like black kind of loafers, but they're kind of like, yeah, they are loafers, but there's something a little bit different about them. I can't see them here. I can't really zoom in. I like this a lot. This is a nice cool outfit. Colours, all about the colours there. We've got a grey shawl cardigan, nice and chunky. Lovely shirt going on. Lovely little dimple in that tie as well. And can't really see too much more. The trousers, I think he's got some pinstripe trousers on there. Nice. I love those shawl cardigans. I've got a green one in there. I want a navy one. I want a grey one. I can't afford them right now. I haven't found one pre-owned, but yeah, they're really nice. Here we've got navy suit. We've got the suede jacket. This is more like a flight jacket kind of thing with a navy, I think, suit underneath. Pink shirt, striped tie, lovely little green pop with the sweater around the waist, and that purple hat. So it works. I think they've used purple and green quite a lot in old shoots and stuff. They've seen I think this is the best way they've blended them in with the rest of the outfits. Other times, whilst I've liked them, they've been quite stark, and I think here it's very subtle. It's very nicely done. Here we have just the sweater. I really like. Assuming this is Drake's, I really like this a crew sweater we've got here, and I love that belt as well. The darker denim chore jacket. Nice bit of layering. I like the beanie. I do like that. I like this colour. Yeah, the orange really works nicely with it. Again, they're doing a really good job just integrating just subtle colours rather than throwing lots of different colours in there, pairing them with just natural colours like blues and a cruise, and that rhymed. Okay, with the, I think this might be the double-breasted coat. A green, I think corduroy blazer underneath. These grey flannel trousers. I love those. I love the pairing of those with that green as well. There's lovely bits of texture in there, and then some black leather tassel loafers, which is really nice. That's a lovely outfit. I'd like to see more of that one personally. This one, probably my least favourite. I'm not a lover of those puffer gilets, especially the colour as well. Not really my thing. I love the shawl cardigan underneath. I love those trousers. I think it's a nice little way to wear with the lighter shoe as well. That's not always easy thing to do with those trousers, brown trousers in general. How to pair them with other shoes, because most shoes, unless you're wearing black, are mostly brown, or a version of that, tans and things like that. So getting that right is not the easiest thing to do, and I think that's done quite nicely here. But yeah, just personally, not a big lover of that gilet. That's one thing. I think we're near the end now, and that's one thing I've not particularly liked. I like this. I'm not a lover of that shirt compared to the other sort of denim, the denim ones we've seen. This is just a regular sort of like blue shirt. Everything else I quite like. I think I just prefer the sort of denims. They're just a little bit more natural to me. This is a lovely. I think this might be the suit so this is, this is like, I think this is the dark green suit. I don't know if I can see it exactly right. The light sort of bouncing off it in a way where I can't see if that's brown or it's the sort of like really dark green, mustardy sort of colour corduroy. Love that. And the pairing with the check of the tie, the stripe of the shirt, very subtle. A little pocket square going on, the purple in the socks. I'm getting myself some purple socks. I'm definitely going to get some brown suede boots as well. That's really nice. That is, again, with the texture of the corduroy suit, the way the light sort of bounces off it, and that strong pattern of the tie, but the colours just bring everything in so you don't overly notice it. Very, very cool. A couple of the outfits we've already seen, just so you can see a full length one. Again, these black loafers are lovely. They go well with them so nicely. I think it's really nice. Again, black and brown going, and this is the lighter tone of brown. I think that it goes like black and brown are completely wearable together. This is the green. I don't think we've seen this one. This is the green version of that jacket. Love that. Especially with the grey cardigan and like a black shirt, I think, as well. This is nice. This is more of the sort of the games blazer, I think this is. So the looser, the less fitted tailoring they have. Nice scarf. Some crew socks this time, which is quite nice. I think that works quite nicely as a top and tail with the and a break between the boots and the trouser. That's nice. Double denim with the kind of like chore jacket, or is that? Yeah, I think that's the chore jacket. I like that. I like that they've got the jeans to sort of go with that wash as well. That's quite nice, and I think this is a cool outfit. I would wear this. I've been thinking about wearing double denim a lot more, even if it is just like as a layering piece, like shirt and jeans, and then with something over it. And yeah, I mean it's a cool look in my opinion. And with the scarf, the hat, this is a nice way of doing it. And then we're going double a crew, something I would really struggle with. I would be like a ghost, but I think this is quite cool. The scarf's a nice little touch as well. The patterns in some of their scarves are very interesting. Like they're going, my nan used to have this sort of tapestry rug that had like medieval sort of look, like an imagery on it, and it had like kind of like dogs and all this sort of stuff done in the kind of like medieval style. It kind of reminds me of this. I don't know if that's got any relevance to it, but it's just what it reminds me of. And that's it, and there we go. So that was super interesting. There's quite a lot there. I guess let me know in the comments below, which outfit was your favorite? What did you think of the lookbook? For me, there's a lot of inspiration I could take from this in terms of the way I put together my clothes. It doesn't have to be necessarily draped clothes. The things I look at are taking into account color palettes, textures, or just wearing like 2 items together. You don't have to think about the whole outfit as one. Remember, this is a photo shoot. It's done deliberately to be a little bit extra. So just things you can take from it. I think this is the reason why I love going through these. Ultimately, some really good models to shoot. I think they've done a really nice job in casting it, styling it, and the way it's quite simple as well, just with that white backdrop. Really nice. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Remember to check out archeryonwards.com for pre-owned menswear. Sign up to the Substack, the guidance as well. Link will be in the description. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.